Welcome to our new show, Over Easy, where we are going to travel the hills, highways, and hollers to show you the best of our food culture right here in the heart of Appalachia, West Virginia. We will be highlighting locally owned eateries of the Mountain State on a new adventure every other week. Each episode, you're going to join us as we hit the road to check out restaurants, markets, bakeries, breweries, diners, pubs, you name it. So get ready to have a great time and go eat local. West Virginia at this neat little new place called Books and Brews right here on Main Street. So the owners, Pat and Claire, took a trip to Rome, Italy, where they learned this cool technique of how to focus less on the toppings and more on the cheese and the sauce. This is how they have created real pizza, and that's what I'm going to be trying today, pizza and craft beer. So it was this combination that brought Pat's love of craft beer and this newfound technique of pizza, brought it back home because they wanted everybody to be able to taste Rome, Italy, right here in Hurricane. So this is the new place they opened up, and believe me, it has brought this town back from extinction. Literally, the place is awesome. Let's check it out. Pat was a coal miner for 10 years. He and his wife Claire saved up for their dream of opening a coffee shop in either his hometown of Wheeling or hers of Cleveland. The town of Hurricane made them an offer they could not refuse, so that's how they ended up here. Before long, they decided to add beer and food to the menu. Seems simple, right? Well, the last time beer was on Main Street was in 1930s. With some fighting and persuasion, beer finally made a comeback, throwing Books and Brews into the spotlight of Hurricane. So my wife and I had the privilege of sitting down for a meal with Pat. We got to eat all of his favorites and talk about how he got this place started. The cool thing is, you guys actually started as a bakery? Is that, I mean,
yeah,
well, how'd the transition from bakery to full-blown brew, coffee, and food go?
Yeah, we started off like books, coffee, and bakery. My wife did all the baked goods. Everything was made from scratch. We had cinnamon rolls, and people would show up at 7:30 a.m. They still call about them. We don't make them anymore because she's watching our 4 children now. But so from there, we realized the transition to have more revenue coming in, we had to bring food in. But we wanted to start slow processes. If I would have went in immediately gung-ho as a restaurant, we would have failed.
This is a fantastic, cool little spot. I love the fact it's so accessible right here in downtown Hurricane, and you've got a great backstory about this place. I mean, just tell us a little bit about that, man.
We started in November of 2015. I started off in coal mining when I was 18 years old, and I worked in the mining industry for about 10 years. I met some people within the city of Hurricane that had a great space for very relatively low cost for the restaurant industry because they're trying to revive their main street. So I met with the city, came in and saw this space, talked to my wife, and we decided to invest within this community. Everything you're seeing around here we gutted this whole building, we pulled 3,000 pounds of floor out of here, built the bookshelves, built the tables, the bar top, the kitchen, everything like that. We started around May, and by November we were operating.
I'm sitting there thinking, I can put this entire pan down right now. industry is really getting ramped up here in the Mountain State. I mean, it's turned into an awesome niche industry.
That was one thing that our long-term vision when we opened up, we knew we wanted. And we have West Virginia breweries. We have breweries that are right there in Portsmouth, Ohio. We have breweries that are sitting in Maryland, Pennsylvania, Kentucky. This is a Big Timber IPA, which is a West Virginia craft beer. Side actually comes from a guy he's from West Virginia and owns a farm in Columbia, a coffee farm. Roast it and then they ship it and then we brew it for you to order. And whenever we're brewing it, we're either doing a pour over method, which is standard. We do a Chemex method, which is the smoothest coffee you can get argumentatively anywhere. The filter is very fine. Then we can do a French press, which is it's going to be a little bit more oily. The grounds are going to be coarser.
Yeah.
We can do a drip pot, which is actually, it's a cloth that's similar to how they use in South America.
Wow.
So that keeps the oils and all of the flavors within the cloth. It's never sitting in a pot, it's never sitting in a bun maker. We're gonna make it to order for you.
Pat, listen, man, I am stuffed, but I cannot thank you enough for this amazing experience. This food is awesome, man. You got a great place here. You and your wife have an incredibly cool backstory to this place, and I just can't thank you enough. On behalf of Sarah and I, we just really appreciate you letting us come in, sample this great food, man. It has been fabulous.
So if you happen to be in Hurricane, stop by Books and Brews. Pat and his crew are right here ready to serve you. And don't forget, if you share this video on your social media page the same day that you come in, you're going to get 10% off your order. All you got to do is show them at the cash register your social media share or your timeline, and they are going to hook you up. Go left. Why is it going left though, man? I'm not a...
Hey Ashley, what do you think?
I love this. I want one, baby. Just like a pro. First time. Did I do okay, Kevin? That's what I'm ready to do, man.